Welcome back to my channel, lads. Today I'm highlighting a weekend that I spent in my own hometown of Limerick City. So tune in, have a drink with me and let me show you around the city and show you a few sights and a few spots that I love. First of all, we flew off from the UK. We got the pre-flight drinks and pre-flight food. My son was looking out the window. He was quite excited about going to Ireland. He loves it there. This was the food we got. We jumped on a Ryanair flight. It was late when we landed down in Limerick and my sister dropped me into the Chicken Hut, iconic fast food restaurant famous for its gravy, its chicken, its chips, the whole lot, and I had to have this. I haven't had it in years and it was lovely, I have to say. We went into town the next day, seen our old statue of Richard Harris. For those watching outside of Ireland, Richard Harris, a very famous actor, is from Limerick. We have a lot of famous people actually from Limerick. We went for a little stroll around the city. Now, the weather wasn't great, but it has been great there lately. Unfortunately, just the weekend we were there wasn't great. And we went to Spit Jack's for breakfast, a lovely little restaurant there in the town centre, Spit Jack's. And this is the menu. The restaurant is very nice. This is a new one. I've never been there before. And it looks lovely on the inside. I got a cup of coffee and we went here for breakfast. This is the breakfast I got. Absolutely beautiful. Soda bread, avocado. This is what my wife got. She got some proper Limerick ham. Limerick ham is some of the best ham you could possibly eat. I got the smoked salmon, the eggs, smoked salmon royale, and it was on soda bread as well, so it was keeping the old Irishness going and all that. A bit of authenticity coming along here. We walked back out to my mum's house looking at a few sites, and later on that day I went to a lovely family butcher's to get some meat for the weekend to cook. John Rooney's Family Butchers, family owned, a beautiful butchers, and just look at the selection of meat here, lads. Absolutely savage. I'll show you what I got later. Also, I went to Dunn's to get the sides for the dinner, and I have to say, lads, Dunn's is really good. They have a really good selection and quality, Irish owned as well. Then the next day, or later on that day, sorry, we went to JJ Bowles because I heard it was one of the nicest pints of Guinness in the city. And it didn't disappoint. It was a really nice one. But the craic was just as nice, if you ask me. And this is where we went for dinner. Now, they didn't have any reservations when I rang them up, but I went in and talked to the lady and she booked us in. And look at this for a view, lads. A pity about the weather, but imagine this on a hot day, savage. So we got a bottle of wine between us, and let me show you some of the food we got in the craic. So my wife started off with chicken wings, buffalo chicken wings, and I got the seafood chowder with soda bread, keeping it Irish. Irish seafood chowder is unbelievable. Like, I truly believe that Ireland has some of the best produce in the world, and that's no doubt because of the weather, the climate. We have some great produce. Anyway, so I always go for seafood chowder with the brown bread, loads of butter, absolutely beautiful. And this is what my wife got for dinner, the Dover sole, and I got the cod with lobster croquettes. And this was really nice. The skin was crispy, the lobster croquettes were good, and of course we went for dessert. We went all out here, lads. So apple crumble for me with custard and ice cream, best of both worlds. And my wife got the chocolate. I don't know what this was actually, a bit of a chocolate dessert with ice cream and breadcrumb and stuff like that, and that was nice. And yeah, we went for a little stroll around the city at night time. It does look really nice. As I said, the weather wasn't really on our side this weekend, but that's Ireland for you anyway. But it has been experienced good weather back there at the moment. So me and my wife having a bit of a laugh together, went past the Treaty Storm. Next day, I can't bring you to Limerick without showing you King John's Castle, of course, lads. Probably one of the most famous buildings in Limerick, if not the most famous building in Limerick. And they do tours inside as well, and it's quite nice. I've done that with my son before. A couple of statues. Dolores O'Riordan, another famous Irish or famous Limerick person. We've a lot of famous people from Limerick. Church bells ringing. Walk past the granary. There's a new opera centre going in here. I used to work here years ago. Now I can't bring you to Ireland and Limerick without bringing you to the Horse and Hound for a full Irish breakfast. A lovely family pub for me and a family local for me as well. So they give you toast and soda bread. Not a lot of soda bread this time, but they did give us more when we asked. And this is the full Irish breakfast. So it has hash browns, bacon, beans, mushrooms, sausages and black and white pudding. And this was nice, lads. Little stroll around the city, and this is what I got from the butchers. John Rooney, so I got this lump of lamb and I cooked this for the family, full leg of lamb. This is how it turned out. I did slightly overcook it, lads, because the kids and stuff like that, I don't think they'd be into the pink lamb. And this is my homemade apple pie that I made for people, and this was my weekend in Limerick, and hope you enjoyed it. Now I am going to do a part 2. If you have a business, get in touch. Any recommendations, leave them in the comment section. See ya.